Your life is waiting for you. Right now, in this very moment, you stand at the threshold of greatness. All it takes is one step, one bold action to break free from the chains of overthinking that have held you back for far too long. Think about it. How many times have you talked yourself out of pursuing your dreams? How often have you second-guessed your abilities, convincing yourself that you're not ready, not good enough, or that the timing isn't right? These thoughts are nothing but illusions. They're the whispers of fear masquerading as wisdom. But here's the truth. You are ready. You are good enough. And there's no better time than now to take action. Overthinking is a trap. It's a comfortable prison we build for ourselves, believing that if we just analyze every possible outcome, we'll somehow guarantee success. But life doesn't work that way. The most successful people in the world didn't get to where they are by having all the answers. They got there by taking action, by learning from their mistakes, and by refusing to let their doubts paralyze them. Every moment you spend overthinking is a moment you're not living. It's a moment you're not growing, not experiencing, not becoming the person you're meant to be. And let me tell you, you are meant for greatness. Each one of you has a unique gift to offer this world, a purpose that only you can fulfill. But to fulfill that purpose, you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to embrace uncertainty. You need to take bold actions. Now, I'm not saying you should be reckless. There's a difference between thoughtful consideration and paralyzing overthinking. Thoughtful consideration helps you make informed decisions. Overthinking, on the other hand, keeps you stuck in a loop of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. So how do we break free from this cycle? How do we silence the voice of doubt and take those bold actions that will transform our lives? First, we need to recognize that our thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something doesn't make it true. Your mind is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it needs to be used correctly. When you catch yourself spiraling into negative thoughts, pause, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or holding me back? Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. You have the power to choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let go. Next, we need to shift our focus from problems to possibilities. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, ask yourself what could go right. Train your mind to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Every challenge is a chance to grow, to learn, to become stronger. Think about a time when you took a risk and it paid off. Maybe it was applying for a job you thought was out of your league or speaking up in a meeting when you had an idea. How did it feel? That feeling of accomplishment, of pride, of knowing you pushed through your fears. That's what awaits you on the other side of bold action. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself 1 year from now. You've spent the past year taking bold actions, pushing past your comfort zone, refusing to let overthinking hold you back. Who have you become? What have you achieved? How does it feel to be living life on your own terms, free from the prison of doubt and fear? Hold on that feeling. Let it fuel you. Let it remind you of what's possible when you choose action over hesitation. But here's the thing. That future version of yourself isn't some distant dream. It's not something that happens to you. It's something you create day by day, decision by decision, action by action. And it starts right now, in this moment. What's one bold action you can take today? It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it's sending that email you've been putting off or having that conversation you've been avoiding. Maybe it's signing up for that class you've always wanted to take or finally starting that project you've been dreaming about. Whatever it is, do it. Take that first step and then take another. Action breeds confidence. The more you do, the more you realize you're capable of. Each bold step you take makes the next one easier. Before you know it, you'll be looking back, amazed at how far you've come. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? Well, let me ask you this. What if you succeed? What if taking that bold action leads to opportunities you never could have imagined? What if it opens doors you didn't even know existed? And even if things don't work out exactly as you hope, so what? Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every failure is a lesson, a stepping stone on your path to greatness. The only true failure is not trying at all. Think about the most successful people in any field. Do you think they got where they are by playing it safe? By overthinking every decision? No. They got there by taking risks, by pushing boundaries, by being willing to fail and get back up again. You have that same potential within you. You have the power to create the life you want, to make your dreams a reality. But it won't happen by thinking about it. It will happen by doing. For the next week, commit to taking one bold action every day. It doesn't matter how small. What matters is that you're moving forward, that you're choosing action over overthinking. And as you do this, pay attention to how you feel. Notice the surge of energy that comes from taking charge of your life. Notice how each bold action builds your confidence, expands your comfort zone, and brings you closer to your goals. Remember, life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. This is your one precious life. Don't waste it overthinking. Don't let fear of the unknown hold you back from experiencing all the joy, growth, and success that await you. You're capable of so much more than you realize. You have strengths and talents that are uniquely yours. But these gifts can only flourish when you put them into action. Think about it this way. Every great achievement in human history started with a single action. The pyramids began with one stone. The greatest novels began with one word. The most successful businesses began with one idea put into action. Your life's masterpiece begins the same way, with one bold action, then another. As you embark on this journey of bold action, remember to be kind to yourself. Perfectionism is often the evil twin of overthinking. You don't need to get it right. You just need to get it going. Give yourself permission to make mistakes, to learn, to grow, and celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Did you make that phone call you've been putting off? Celebrate it. Did you share your idea in a meeting? Celebrate it. Each bold action, no matter the outcome, is a victory because it's moving you forward. Now, let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear is often what fuels our overthinking. We're afraid of making the wrong decision, of looking foolish, of failing. But here's the truth. Fear is a natural part of growth. If you're not feeling a little scared, you're probably not pushing yourself enough. The key is to reframe your relationship with fear. Instead of seeing it as a stop sign, see it as a sign that you're on the right track. Fear means you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's where the magic happens. When you feel fear rising up, take a deep breath and say to yourself, this fear means I'm growing. This fear means I'm alive. Then take that bold action anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. As you practice taking bold actions, you'll start to notice something incredible happening. Your world will expand. Opportunities you never noticed before will suddenly appear. People will be drawn to your energy, your confidence, your willingness to go after what you'll start to realize that life isn't happening to you. It's responding to you, to your thoughts, your beliefs, and most importantly, your actions. Then here's another powerful truth. That bold action is contagious. As you start living this way, you'll inspire others to do the same. Your courage will give others permission to be courageous. Your boldness will ignite boldness in those around you. Imagine the ripple effect you could create. By choosing action over overthinking, you're not just changing your life. You're positively impacting the lives of everyone around you. You're contributing to a world where people believe in themselves, where they're willing to take risks, where they're living life to the fullest. Now, I want you to think about the cost of inaction. What dreams have you put on hold because of overthinking? What opportunities have slipped away while you were busy analyzing every possible outcome? What joys have you missed out on because you were too afraid to take that leap? The truth is, inaction is far more costly than any mistake you might make. Inaction robs you of experiences of growth, of the chance to become the person you're meant to be. So I ask you about, are you willing to pay that price? Are you willing to look back on your life with regret, wondering what if? Or are you ready to embrace the power of bold action? The choice is yours. And it's a choice you make every single day and every moment. Choose action. Choose growth. Choose to live fully. When you let go of overthinking and embrace bold action, life becomes an adventure. Each day becomes an opportunity to learn, to grow, to experience something new. You'll start waking up excited about what the day might bring. You'll approach challenges with enthusiasm rather than dread. You'll see setbacks not as failures, but as valuable lessons that are shaping you into the person you're meant to become. And as you continue on this path of bold action, you'll discover strengths you never knew you had. You'll surprise yourself with what you're capable of. You'll look back and marvel at how far you've come, all because you had the courage to take that first step. Remember, every great achievement, every personal transformation, every life-changing moment starts with a decision to stop overthinking and start doing, a decision to trust yourself, a decision to be bold. That decision is available to you right now in this very moment. So I ask, what bold action will you take today? What step will you take towards your dreams? What fear will you face head on? Whatever it is, know this. You have everything you need within you right now to take that action. You are strong enough, smart enough, brave enough. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel completely ready. The truth is, you'll never feel 100 ready. But you are 100 capable. Take that bold action, then take another. Before you know it, you'll be living a life beyond your wildest dreams, a life free from the chains of overthinking, a life full of purpose, passion, and incredible experiences. That life is waiting for you. It's just one bold action away. So go ahead, take that step. Embrace the unknown. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Because when you let go of overthinking and take bold actions, you're not just changing your life. You're showing the world what's possible. You're lighting the way for others. You're becoming a beacon of inspiration. And that, my friends, is the greatest gift you can give to the world. So let's make a pact right here, right now. Let's commit to living boldly, to choosing action over overthinking, to embracing uncertainty and seeing it as an adventure rather than a threat. From this moment on, let's decide to be the authors of our own lives, to write our stories with bold strokes, vibrant colors, and fearless hearts, because life is too short for what ifs and if onlys. Life is meant to be lived, to be experienced in all its messy, beautiful, unpredictable glory. And you, my friend, are meant to live it fully. You are meant to shine your light brightly. You are meant to make your unique mark on this world. So go forth and take those bold actions. Face your fears, chase your dreams, live with passion and purpose. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to choose boldness over fear, action over overthinking. Every moment is a chance to step into your power and create the life you truly desire. You have everything you need within you. You're stronger than you know, more capable than you realize, and infinitely more powerful than any doubt or fear that tries to hold you back. Trust in yourself. Believe in your dreams. And most importantly, take action. Your future self is cheering you on. The world is waiting for your unique gifts, and life and all its magnificent possibilities is ready to unfold before you. So take that bold action. Step into your greatness and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The time is now. The person is you. The action is yours to take. Go forth and live boldly. Your extraordinary life is waiting, but let's dig a little deeper. What does it truly mean to let go of overthinking and take bold actions? It's about more than just making quick decisions or leaping without looking. It's about cultivating a mindset of courage, resilience, and self-trust. When you overthink, you're often trying to control the uncontrollable. You're attempting to predict every possible outcome, to prepare for every potential pitfall. But here's the truth. Life is inherently unpredictable. And no amount of thinking can fully prepare you for what's to come. Instead of trying to control everything, what if you focus on controlling the one thing you can, your actions? What if you put your energy into doing rather than endlessly planning? This shift in focus can be liberating. It frees you from the paralysis of analysis and propels you into a state of growth and progress. Think about the last time you were stuck in overthinking. Maybe you were considering a career change or thinking about starting a new relationship or contemplating a big move. How much time did you spend weighing the pros and cons, imagining worst-case scenarios, and second-guessing yourself? Now imagine if you had taken that energy and put it into action. What could you have accomplished? What experiences might you have had? What growth might you have achieved? The truth is, overthinking often stems from a place of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But here's the thing about fear It's often more about our imagination than reality. Most of the things we fear never come to pass. And even when challenges do arise, we're often far more capable of handling them than we give ourselves credit for. So instead of letting fear hold you back, what if you used it as a compass? What if you saw fear not as a warning to retreat, but as a sign that you're on the right track? What if you decided that the things that scare you are exactly the things you need? This doesn't mean you should be reckless or impulsive. It means making a conscious choice to act despite your fears, to move forward, even when you're not sure of the outcome. It's about trusting in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's about having faith in your resilience, your adaptability, your innate wisdom. Remember, you've overcome challenges before. You've faced fears and come out stronger. You've navigated uncertainty and found your way. You're more capable than you realize. So the next time you find yourself stuck in overthinking, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what's one small action I can take right now? Then take that action. No matter how small it might seem, it's a step forward. It's progress. And here's the beautiful thing about taking action. It creates momentum. One small step leads to another, then another. Before you know it, you're moving forward with confidence and purpose. As you build this habit of bold action, you'll start to notice changes in yourself. You'll become more confident, more resilient. You'll start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You'll approach challenges with curiosity instead of fear. You'll also start to attract different energy into your life. When you're stuck in overthinking, you're often projecting an energy of hesitation and doubt. But when you're taking bold actions, you're projecting an energy of confidence and decisiveness. This shift in energy can open up new possibilities and attract new opportunities into your life. Think about the people you admire most, the ones who inspire you, who seem to be living life on their own terms. Chances are they're not people who play it safe or who are paralyzed by overthinking. They're likely people who take risks, who aren't afraid to fail, who are constantly pushing themselves to grow and evolve. You can be one of those people. In fact, you already are. You just need to give yourself permission to step into that role fully. So how do we make this shift from overthinking to bold action? Here are some practical steps you can take. Set a time limit for decision-making. When you're faced with a choice, give yourself a reasonable amount of time to consider your options. Then when that time is up, make a decision and move forward. Practice mindfulness. Learn to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. This can help you recognize when you're slipping into overthinking and allow you to redirect your focus to action. Embrace imperfection. Remember, done is better than perfect. Taking imperfect action is far more valuable than perfect inaction. Start small. You don't have to make huge, life-altering decisions right away. Start with small, everyday choices. What's one small, bold action you can take today? Reframe failure. Instead of seeing failure as something to be avoided at all costs, see it as a learning opportunity. Every failure is a chance to grow, to learn, to become better. Surround yourself with action takers. The people around you have a huge impact on your mindset and behavior. Seek out people who inspire you to take bold action. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Recognize that taking bold action isn't always easy, and it's okay if things don't always go as planned. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small, acknowledge and celebrate every bold action you take. This reinforces the behavior and builds your confidence. Learn to trust your intuition. Your gut instinct is often wiser than you realize. Practice listening to and trusting your inner voice. Focus on the present. Overthinking often involves worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. Bring your attention back to the present moment and ask yourself, what can I do right now? Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate thinking altogether. Thoughtful consideration has its place. The goal is to find a balance between thinking and doing, to use your mind as a tool rather than letting it control you. As you practice these strategies, you'll begin to shift from a mindset of overthinking to one of bold action. You'll start to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to be avoided. You'll become more resilient, more adaptable, more alive. And here's the incredible thing. As you make this shift, you'll inspire others to do the same. Your bold actions will give others permission to be bold. Your courage will ignite courage in those around you. You'll become a catalyst for positive change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others as well. Imagine the ripple effect you could create. By choosing action over overthinking, you're not just transforming your own life, you're contributing to a world where people believe in themselves, where they're willing to take risks, where they're living life to the fullest. This is the power of bold action. It's not just about achieving your goals or realizing your dreams, although those are certainly important. It's about becoming the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. It's about living a life of purpose, passion, and meaning. It's about waking up each day excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. It's about going to bed each night knowing that you've given your all, that you've pushed yourself to grow, that you've made a difference. This is the life that awaits you on the other side of overthinking. This is the life that becomes possible when you embrace bold action. What bold action will you take today? What step, no matter how small, will you take towards the life you truly desire? Remember, you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know exactly where the path will lead. All you need is the courage to take that first step, and then the next, and then the next. Trust in your ability to figure things out as you go. Trust in your resilience, your adaptability, your innate wisdom. Trust in the process of life itself, which has a way of unfolding in beautiful and unexpected ways when we have the courage to show up fully. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You have gifts, talents, and strengths that are uniquely yours. But these gifts can only be fully expressed when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, to embrace bold action. So let go of the need for certainty. Let go of the illusion of perfect control. Let go of the fear that's been holding you back. Instead, embrace the unknown. Embrace the adventure of life. Embrace the incredible potential that is happening right now. It's not waiting for you to figure everything out. It's not waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Life is calling you to step up, to show up, to live fully and authentically. Will you answer that call? Will you choose bold action over overthinking? Will you choose growth over comfort? Will you choose to live a life of purpose and passion? The choice is yours. And it's a choice you make not just once, but every single day, in every moment. Choose wisely. Choose boldly. Choose to live with courage and conviction. Because when you do, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You open yourself up to a life beyond your wildest dreams. So take that bold action. Step into your greatness. Embrace the adventure that is your life. The world is waiting for your unique gifts. Your future self is cheering you on. And life in all its magnificent possibilities is ready to unfold before you. Go forth and live boldly. Your extraordinary life is waiting. And remember, this journey of bold action is not about reaching the destination. It's not about achieving some fixed idea of success. It's about the process of becoming. It's about growing, evolving, and continuously stepping into new versions of yourself. Each bold action you take is a step on this journey of becoming. Each risk you embrace, each fear you face, each challenge you overcome, these are the experiences that shape you, that mold you into the person you're meant to be. So embrace the journey. Embrace the uncertainty. Embrace the growth that comes from stepping out of your comfort zone. And most importantly, embrace yourself. Embrace your strengths and your weaknesses, your successes and your failures, your dreams and your fears. All of these are part of what makes you uniquely you. As you move forward on this path of bold action, remember to be kind to yourself. Celebrate your progress no matter how small it might seem. Acknowledge your courage in choosing action over overthinking. And when you stumble, because we all do, be gentle with yourself. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and take another step forward. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every bold action you take, every fear you face, every challenge you overcome, these are victories. These are moments of growth. These are the building blocks of the extraordinary life you're creating. As we come to the close of our time together, I want you to take a moment to reflect. Think about the person you were when we started this journey. The person who might have been held back by overthinking, paralyzed by indecision, afraid that... Now imagine the person you can become, the person who embraces bold action, who faces fears head-on, who lives life with passion and purpose. That person is within you, waiting to emerge. The journey from overthinking to bold action isn't always easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments of fear, moments when you'll be tempted to retreat to the safety of endless analysis. But in those moments, I want you to remember this. Every great achievement in history, every breakthrough, every moment of profound change began with a single bold action. The Wright brothers didn't just think about flying. They built a plane and took to the skies. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just dream of equality. He marched, he spoke, he acted. Marie Curie didn't just theorize about radioactivity. She conducted experiments that changed the course of science. These individuals weren't fearless. They weren't certain of success, but they chose action over inaction, courage over comfort, possibility over paralysis. You have that same power within you. You have the ability to shape your life, to make an impact, to leave your unique mark on the world. But it won't happen through thinking alone. It will happen through action. As you leave here today, commit to taking one bold action. It doesn't matter how small it might seem. What matters is that you're moving forward, that you're choosing action over overthinking. Maybe it's making that phone call you've been putting off. Maybe it's signing up for that class you've always wanted to take. Maybe it's having that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, do it. Take that step. And then tomorrow, take another bold action. And the next day, another. Build this habit of bold action. Let it become part of who you are, part of how you approach life. Because life is not meant to be a spectator sport. It's not meant to be watched from the sidelines while you're stuck in your head, analyzing every possible outcome. Life is meant to be lived. It's meant to be experienced in all its messy, beautiful, unpredictable glory. And you, my friend, are meant to be an active participant in your own life story. You're meant to be the hero of your own adventure. So step into that role. Embrace it fully. Live with courage, with passion, let go of the need for perfect certainty. Embrace the beauty of the unknown. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Because when you do, when you let go of overthinking and embrace bold action, something magical happens. Doors open. Opportunities appear. Life takes on a new vibrancy, a new excitement. You'll start to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. You'll approach each day with a sense of anticipation rather than anxiety. You'll start to realize just how capable, how resilient, how extraordinary you truly are. And as you do this, as you step into your power and live with bold action, you'll inspire others to do the same. Your courage will give others permission to be courageous. Your boldness will ignite boldness in those around you. Imagine the ripple effect you could create. By choosing action over overthinking, you're not just changing your life. You're contributing to a world where people believe in themselves, where they're willing to take risks, where they're living life to the fullest. This is your moment. This is your time. The world is waiting for your unique gifts, your special talents, your bold actions. What bold action will you take today? What step will you take towards the life you truly desire? What fear will you face head on? Remember, you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know exactly where the path will lead. All you need is the courage to take that first step, and then the next, and then the next. Trust in your ability to figure things out as you go. Trust in your resilience, your adaptability, your innate wisdom. Trust in the process of life itself, which has a way of unfolding in beautiful and unexpected ways when we have the courage to show up fully. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You have gifts, talents, and strengths that are uniquely yours. But these gifts can only be fully expressed when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, to embrace bold action. So let go of overthinking. Let go of the paralysis of analysis. Let go of the fear that's been holding you back. Instead, step into action. Step into courage. Step into the fullness of who you're meant to be. Because life is happening right now. It's not waiting for you to figure everything out. It's not waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Life is calling you to step up, to show up, to live fully and authentically. Will you answer that call? Will you choose bold action over overthinking? Will you choose growth over comfort? Will you choose to live a life of purpose and passion? The choice is yours. And it's a choice you make not just once, but every single day, in every moment. Choose wisely, choose boldly, choose to live with courage and conviction, because when you do, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You open yourself up to a life beyond your wildest dreams. So go forth from here today with a new commitment, a commitment to action, to courage, to living life on your own terms. Take that bold step. Make that daring choice. Embrace that thrilling challenge. Your extraordinary life is waiting. And it all begins with one bold action. The time is now. The person is you. The action is yours to take. Go forth and live boldly. Your incredible journey awaits. And remember, every time you choose action over overthinking, every time you step out of your comfort zone, every time you face a fear, you're not just changing your life. You're showing others what's possible. You're lighting the way for those who might be stuck in their own patterns of overthinking. You have the power to create a ripple effect of positive change. Your bold actions can inspire your friends, your family, your community. They can spark a movement of people living with courage, purpose, and authenticity. So as you leave here today, carry with you this knowledge. Your actions matter. Your courage matters. Your life matters. You have within you everything you need to create the life you desire. You have the strength, the resilience, the wisdom. All that's left is for you to take that bold action. So what are you waiting for? Your extraordinary life is calling. Will you answer? The choice is yours. The time is now. The world is waiting. Go forth, take bold action, and create the life you've always dreamed of. Your adventure begins now.